If you suddenly stop while talking to someone and it feels like you've completely run out of words, like you're stuck in a corner with nothing left to say, then listen carefully. Friends, the skill of communication is a gift that works at every stage of life. It's a skill that can help you impress anyone, persuade anyone, and deeply connect with anyone. In today's video, I will share 3 powerful techniques that will help you whenever you meet someone new, whenever you want to impress someone with your words, or whenever you feel like you have nothing left to say. Imagine you are in a new office, a new class, or a new environment. You end up alone with someone you barely know. You introduce yourselves, and then silence. That same silence everyone is afraid of. The first thing you must learn is to be comfortable with silence. Stay relaxed. Don't panic because of silence. Silence will not hurt you. It will not harm you. Most people get anxious during silence. They panic and start saying random things just to break it. Then they feel even more anxious when the conversation gets awkward. So don't be afraid of silence. Be comfortable with it. If you are quiet, the other person is quiet too, so there's nothing to fear. Now let me share the 3 secrets that will completely change your conversations. Secret number 1. The real meaning of a conversation is hidden beneath the words. When you feel like there is nothing to say, the truth is, there is actually a lot to say. People rarely tell the full story with their words. Behind every single sentence, there is an entire world hidden. A door that only opens when you choose to notice it. Most people only hear words, but a few rare people hear meanings. They hear emotions. They hear the real story. Many times, even the speaker doesn't fully understand what they are feeling. So how do you truly listen? The answer is active listening. And this is where everything changes. If someone says, "I'm not feeling well, I've been very busy," or "my car broke down," 99% of people just nod and move on. But the 1% hear the tiredness, the stress, the silence behind those words. And those 1% become exceptional communicators. The easiest way to keep a conversation alive is by asking questions. When you truly listen, your mind naturally starts forming questions. For example, if a friend says, "Yesterday I cut my hand while fixing my car," most people will simply say, "Oh, that's unfortunate." But if you are truly listening, your mind will ask, "Which car was it? How did it happen? Where exactly did you get cut? Did it hurt a lot? Since when do you fix cars?" These are the hidden doors behind every sentence. Just saying "okay" or "I see" kills a conversation. But one small question can give it new life. And at that moment, the other person feels, "This person is really listening to me." Trust builds. The conversation opens up. Remember, the real message is not what you hear, it's what you understand. Secret number 2. No question is stupid when your intention is sincere. Have you ever wanted to ask a question, but a voice inside stopped you and said, "People will laugh. I'll sound weird"? This might be a stupid question. This fear keeps thousands of people silent. Their words die inside their mouths. But the truth is this: asking questions is not stupidity, it is courage. Whenever a conversation starts to feel dull or stuck, ask a slightly unusual question, but ask it sincerely. For example, how tall are you? Do you cut your own lawn? How do you usually start your morning? Do you enjoy doing laundry? These questions might sound strange, but they work like magic. Why? Because people love talking about themselves. Inside every human being lives a small child who wants to be seen, heard, and understood. When you ask with genuine interest, the other person opens up. A small question can unlock a whole story. You ask, "Do you play basketball?" They reply, "I used to, but then an accident happened." And suddenly, a whole story begins. This is the exact moment when real connection is formed. This is when relationships are born. This is when a conversation truly changes direction. You don't need perfect questions. You only need sincere curiosity. Secret number 3. Not every conversation can be saved. This is the hardest truth, and also the most freeing one. No matter how skilled you become at talking, no matter how many great questions you ask, no matter how deeply you listen, some conversations will still fail. Some people simply don't open up. And when that happens, we start blaming ourselves. We think, maybe I'm boring. Maybe something is wrong with me. But the truth is, not every person is meant for you. Not every conversation is worth saving. Once you accept this, half of your social anxiety disappears. You become free from guilt, self-doubt, and overthinking. So stop watering dead plants. If someone does not want to talk, it is not a personal failure. The sooner you accept this reality, the sooner you find peace. Thanks for watching.